Greetings, minions. It is I, the Flaming Monocle, and we are back with another game in the A to Z challenge. This is a B game. It is The Baconing, and I'm joined once again by the ever delightful T-Dude.
Gesundheit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It is a bit, but I'll be all right. Don't worry. Anyway, so how have you been, Mr. Dude?
Oh, I've been. I was about to say utterly ravishing, but I suppose that's the wrong word, isn't it? Utterly.
In this political climate.
Yeah. I've been completely and utterly detectable.
Detectable.
Yes.
As opposed to delectable, but you've been deliberately under the radar for like government spies and whatnot.
Yes. Yes,
Cool.
I mean that's all I'm really prepared to say at this moment. But that's
you don't want to put your. I get it. Touches.
No, it's fine. I told you I was detectable. I mean that's that's legal speak. That is. Anyway, this looks to change the subject completely. Well, this is a nice looking game.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've never played this. You've never played this. Neither of us know what this is. Just from the title screen alone, what do you reckon this game is about?
Well,
me too. That's what I'm thinking.
It's got a sort of okay, so it's called The Baconing, and it's obviously got a sort of, it's a comedic hellscape, but like very colourful comedic hellscape. Like it's got a bit of a rock and roll vibe to it, which I like the look of, like especially that skull on the menu.
I was like, do you know what I like? Is the sort of Beautiful Joe vibe I'm getting.
There's something slightly reminiscent of there's something slightly Borderlands about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the
Well, I think it's a B.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. I can count with letters.
This game uses autosave. Don't. All right. Choose your difficulty. Downtrodden for those new to questing. Vanquisher, easier than heroic but harder than downtrodden. Or heroic for experienced adventurers only.
Hey, how come insane isn't selectable?
Complete the game
to earn this privilege. I guess I should have read the tin before eating it.
All right. Well,
so what is it?
Hang on.
What's the questing? What's the game? What's the game?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never played it. I just do normal mode because normal is normal.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be a first-person shooter. It could be an egg cracking simulator.
Based on a truish story. I tell you what, frame rates, my friend. This is FMV. This is pre-rendered.
I am DeathSpank, hero to the downtrodden. Vanquisher of evil. And I was bored.
Okay.
I had been too successful, vanquished too much evil. If only there was a challenge worthy of my might.
Interesting. Like the anti-Buzz Lightyear. Oh, there's T-Dude on holiday. Oh, yeah.
I guess that'll do.
Really? Did they get the choir to actually sing The Baconing? That's cool. Oh my god, this frame rate is janky as all hell. What the actual? Is there any settings? Oh, please tell me there's settings for this nonsense. Oh dear. We can't possibly have a frame rate like that. Is that it?
Screen resolution is quite high. You can turn the resolution down.
1600 by 900. It's only because I didn't want to do it full screen. All right.
Maybe it's part of the charm. It's fine.
Maybe, yeah. Oh well. Oh boy.
United Thumbs of
join.
Spanktopia. Oh dear.
All right. Well, there's a barrel. I can press things and I can shoot.
Cookies are delicious snacks packed with tasty morsels of justice and quest hints.
Okay.
Get stumped, and it's cookie time, baby.
All right. So if I eat a fortune cookie, it tells me what I do next in the game.
Ah.
Oh, interesting. Do I have a jump button? No. I guess no jumping.
So
Alright,
this is like an isometric kind of platformer. Or
well, platforming would suggest jumping. I don't think I have a jump button.
Hit 'em up.
I have a. The first hit.
I recognise a lot of these sound effects as
Yes.
bog standard, also available in Microsoft's various creative applications circa 1992.
1990s. Yeah. All right. So where do I go? What do I do? I guess I'll.
So this is your throne room / bat cave, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's a giant skull drill. I want a skull drill. Oh no, badlings. Oh, beans. Alright, how do I win? I just button mash a little bit and see how I get on.
Ooh. Right. Now,
right, well,
I'm not a comic book guy.
Not
I'm not
either.
the guy from The Simpsons. But like, I'm not a comic book guy, but I know that a giant penny with his face on is some sort of Batman reference, isn't it?
It could
He's
be.
got one in the Batcave at some point. It's a giant penny.
God, I'm gonna come across as just knowing nothing, but yeah.
That's all. Yeah, but that's all I know. I've got glancing, you know.
If you know what we're talking about, leave a comment below and enlighten us.
Yes, please enlighten the comment section.
Block melee or ranged attacks with perfect timing to reflect them back.
Okay, that's how you. All right. Well, how do I block without doing that then?
So what genre? What genre would you call it? Because I've seen games like this, but like like they kind of have this sort of like proximity to the character and kind of mechanics.
What?
You know what? I don't really know what I'd put it as a genre-wise.
Who would steal a cow prosthesis? And why?
What do you know of these foul creatures? Can Spanktopia survive these upheavals? So have you been?
So have you been? Really? You don't seem like a dancer.
I recognise this guy's voice as well.
Sorry, you're right. That was racist of me to assume. And I shall look inward and groom my very being.
It'd be interesting to know who the voice actor is for that.
And stop eating veal.
It's a very wise cow.
Even if it is even if it isn't someone we've heard before, like he's definitely doing a Cartoon Network kind of almost like a kind of Kronk, that Disney character Kronk,
yeah,
or whatever.
Yes, I think I died. I wasn't really paying attention, and I was just like, I'm doing really well, and then I heard the heartbeaty noise. Oh, toilet.
Oh, this is one of these games where you just like you regenerate at a certain position.
It does seem that I do not regenerate. Yeah, that's the big coin I see. Interesting. Alright, well, there's more hearts up here I can grab.
Oh dear.
Sword. Okay, so what else have I got?
Is the frame rate really still that bad on your end?
Yes, this is the frame rate.
Ooh.
Oof, I didn't realize I could do that. Okay. Alright, I'll remember that for the next time. Oh, I'm getting murdered again.
Oh dear. It's not one of these things where you need to keep on, keep on doing something with the character.
I died again. Okay, there's got to be more to it than just pressing a button and then randomly hitting the shield button when I feel like I'm going to get attacked.
Yeah, okay. There's got to be a thing to this then. What's with the hearts everywhere?
The hearts everywhere? I don't see any hearts.
Like when you were running away previously, when you were gallantly, bravely running away and buggering off. Because there's a potion on the left of the HUD. There's 5 potions. How do you eat the potion?
Oh, I see that. Oh, I see. So if I do that,
there we go.
I had to use my D-pad powers. There's a fish and there's a grenade, I guess.
Ha! A grenade.
Cool. Learning as we go along. Who needs a tutorial anyway?
Exactly. Stumpy Cyborg. I missed the reference to bacon, unless I wasn't paying attention to the...
No, I didn't see it yet either, so...
Oh dear, I would have a potion right now, otherwise bad things are happening.
Flipping archers. Alright, I'm gonna need to be better than this.
He says with a face full of arrows.
Oh, look, a grenade. Thank you.
I'm trying to get my head around...
Oh god, I've got an arrow in my posterior.
I'm trying to get my head around the... Is there a block? There must be a block. You can't just go around taking...
Block. I've got a block. It's just knowing when to use it.
You can't go around taking arrows to the face. Oh, cash.
It taught me all about exploding barrels there, did you see?
Did it? Ah.
Oh god, no, I wasn't paying attention again. Flip.
Oh no.
That's alright, I'll just die a lot.
Is this part of the gag?
I don't know.
It's not like because it's not
Getting
completely
a little
undoing all of your
challenging, DeathSpank
stuff,
has-
is it?
Yeah, it's telling me to change the difficulty. I'm normal mode. I'm fine on normal mode. I'll figure it out, don't worry.
I'm okay, I'm normal.
I can do the normal mode.
Can you imagine insane difficulty?
I mean, this is just clearly one of those games where once you've kind of got it, it'll probably flow like melted butter off a piece of Teflon.
Ah, melted butter. Yeah, see, it's like just to pick up where you left off. It's not. It doesn't like.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't tell you off too badly.
I'm figuring out what all these things are. I've got like this thing, which is like a monkey wrench. Oh dear, here they come. I have my shield out. Okay, dying a little bit. Gonna heal myself there. Perfect block. Okay, I was just holding down R2. Stop it.
Ah, have a potion now. Okay, good. Cool, this is interesting
time in a hero's life. You gain new abilities.
Okay. So I pressed H. What does that do?
It's just one of those games where there's a load of like, you know, RPG like kind of
increase health by 10%. Yes. I'll need that. Alright, what is that? Just L2 doesn't do anything, but R2 does the block. Alright, I get it. Okay. Alright.
Crack on.
Look. Spanktopia. And Utus. Okay. I can teleport.
Why, it's my old friend, Thongalith Researcher.
I have a name, you know.
Hey, that's great.
But what incredible coincidence brings me to you?
We should do lunch. Get our chili on.
DeathSpank, surely you've noticed that the city is in ruins.
Sounds like the sort of thing that happens around me.
I detected a massive influx of Thongli energy. Then boom! These horrible creatures appeared.
I think it's like...
Tell me, DeathSpank, have you been wearing all the thongs of virtue at the same time?
I think this game is like, you know what, let's just throw every single thing that sounds funny to people that are age 14 or less in at the same time, and then surely comedy will come out.
Yeah, it's got like a almost like... Do you know what this reminds me of? I think it's the voice as well as the kind of like the, you know, it's the voices.
Has advised me to take that fort.
As well as the kind of the broad, like kind of caricature, like stereotype caricatures of like these people. It reminds me. Do you remember the What a Cartoon section on Cartoon Network?
I do.
Where they would do, you know, every day it would be like, oh, it's Captain Splurberderber, and there'd be like a 10-minute kind of like cartoon like this, but it would be a one-off. And that's what that was what was really cool about it. That's where Seth MacFarlane got his, you know, kind of there was a man and a dog, which is quite clearly the proto for like Family Guy and stuff. But I remember there one being like I can't remember his name. It was Captain something or other, And the tone was very much like this. It was like, you know, yo, Mr. Spankity, you need to go do this. Like, oh, okay, I'll go do that. You know, and like this is. Do you know what I mean? It was almost like, to use a phrase, sort of balls to the wall, kind of just like throw away fun, like broadly drawn stuff. Look, I mean, like there's a like. It's like a weird hellscape.
What is this and what purpose does it serve?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. That sort of stuff.
Finally, my dragon skull on a stick with counterweight and skull and turning gear has finally.
Do you know what I mean? It's like it's the kind of thing that like a kid would draw on the back of their maths book during class. It's like is a portaloo or a giant, you know, hell dragon ski lift.
All ranged
Quite right.
weapons may be charged up to do new and exciting things.
Okay, yes, I know about that one.
Detected.
Anyway, that was a long way of me saying this, agreeing with you about this. This game definitely has a kind of like a throw everything at the wall style.
Yes. Okay, I don't know. I still don't know what the sort of gameplay mechanics are asking me to do. Because there's too much going on at once, and I'm like, okay, I'm blocking every now and then because I don't know any better. But
yeah, it looks like there's
enormous amount of health very quickly.
I know what you mean. Like I could tell. There's like a. Because I'm like this when trying to play games that don't have a tutorial.
So I could actually get.
Is that there's a knack to playing the game and not dying, and it's just they haven't.
That I'm clearly not getting.
Either you haven't got it yet, or they just haven't told you. You know, which is a bit annoying.
Girl.
I'm a boy.
Oh
Good
God.
boy.
I saw that
Look,
coming.
there's no
I
time to
saw it
argue.
coming.
Tell me the quickest way out of the city.
Through the electricity.
Well, that's on the other side of the door, isn't it?
Yeah.
I lost the key, but you can make a new one with the replicator.
Ah,
Okay.
the replicator. The greatest invention of our age. After karaoke.
Word.
And what, pray tell, is the replicator code?
I don't know it, but check your fortune cookies.
Ah, fortune cookies. My trusted companion in adventure.
It's very verbose. How would I program the replicator? Okay.
Tell me how I would program the replicator.
The replicator uses advanced punch card technology.
What's your
Gather them up
accent?
and use them to enter replicator codes. You'll find the code inside the fortune cookie hint for the quest inside your
Well,
quest
it's
log.
obviously
Right.
the Londoner
Farewell, girl.
Munchkin
See ya, governor.
Yeah.
little boy as voiced
Are you
by
a teensy
British
bit
woman
forgetful? Then the lost.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe.
with a cold.
There's a lost
The
and
lost
found.
and found is empty. Whoops! Bit too close.
Okay. I'm wondering if I could just do more.
You know what's freaking me out? It's just like how some of the background. Do you think they just run out of time with certain things? Like the vehicles are sort of cut out cardboard vehicles.
Yes. No, I mean, everything's kind of cardboard cut out.
Yeah, and that's cool, I suppose.
Oh, this looks fun.
Chickens.
Blowing up a lot of
Oh,
chickens
those
there.
poor chickens.
I'm wondering if I'm meant to blow up the chickens. I'm going to be honest.
I think you were.
Yeah. I mean, and honestly, it's something I would do, given the opportunity.
Oh yes. What a
I don't-
strange sort of Central Park area. Very weird. It's like a medieval future New York hellscape with Londoners in it.
Yes. I see what you're saying.
Do you know what the developer of this game was? I'm guessing it was an indie, wasn't it? Isn't it?
Not off the top of my head, but I could find out. Are you a vendor? You're a food vendor.
Greetings, purveyor of consumables.
I'm in the mood.
I'm in the mood for something nutritious.
Alright. And I will buy... Oh, I've got food already. Alright. So I will not buy those. And I will instead do that. Oh, it's a heal over time. The fish is a heal over time.
Oh. Of course it is. It's a fish. That's what they do.
It's a fish.
They
I like
heal over.
fish.
They heal over time.
Greetings, potion seller.
I'd like to buy some of your most powerful potions.
I'm in the need of some magical liquid.
Here you are. Here's an old stout.
One potion, half my money. How about no? I think I'd rather save my cash. For what, Monocle? Well, you know, for other things. I like other things.
Until after we quit the game.
Yes, and then the computer just spits out coins and cash. Oh god, spider.
Oh, that was satisfying.
Oh, that's a shadow. I don't like that.
That's weird, isn't it?
Oh, it's a utopian arachnid.
Of course it is.
It's another utopian arachnid. Oh, not anymore.
When did that? When
Oh,
this
look, it's a
came?
statue of me.
I want to know more about this game. Who made it? When did it come out? It's got like it's got a vibe to, like the graphics have a vibe to it as well.
You've
like,
got an internet. Have a look.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I'll have a look. Maybe I should do this more often.
Alright. Helm of the Technocrat. Do I have to change my loadout or anything? That's interesting. Or do I just automatically wear these things? It looks like I'm wearing a different helmet, so... that would be interesting indeed. What do you guys think? If you guys have all played the Baconing, tell us below how wrong we're playing it. And we'll take that under advisement the next time we play this game, which we'll totally do.
So, it came out. It came out August 30th, 2011. So yeah, we're looking at a decade old thing here. It was primarily a PlayStation 3 thing, and then just afterwards, immediately afterwards, was released on Mac and Windows and Xbox 360. It's published by EA.
Right.
I didn't remember even seeing an EA logo at the beginning.
No.
And the developer
I
was
didn't either.
the developer was Hothead Games.
I don't have a key to open that beautiful, gorgeous, glistening
And they've mainly
treasure
done
chest. What a time to be!
Penny
I don't have a
Arcade
key to open that
Adventures.
beautiful, gorgeous,
And-
Oh yeah, I played those.
And DeathSpank has appeared in like at least 4 games.
Oh, DeathSpank. It takes more than a cyborg attack to kill
So
me.
it feels like it's a franchise that has had a lot of time and effort put into it, but for some reason we don't seem to have heard of it.
Yeah, well,
Obviously, I
there you
won't
go.
just give you a key to unlock it.
That's unfortunate. I think the frame rate is what kills it for me.
So the Baconing is the 3rd game in the DeathSpank series.
Oh, well there we go then.
Snowflakes.
Maybe then it expects me to know a bit more about these things.
Never before seen by man. Then you must slay the
I-
unkillable invisible creature.
I must
that
slay the
lives
invisible creature that lives only in his mind. I mean,
Take up
it's taking random to a new level.
a scarf several furlongs in length.
And it's like, it's funny because it's weird and random and not what you're expecting.
Quietly too.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, only then will I open the chest for you.
Ah.
Aw. Oh look, he died and keys happened.
Well, that was a freebie.
I'll just take the keys.
So,
and I'll open the treasure
so
chest.
Death. If it's feeling a little bit nostalgic and kind of like ye olde gamey, the character, it's because the original designer of the character of DeathSpank in the first game was none other than Mr. Ron Gilbert.
Oh.
Yes. Of LucasArts fame, for people that don't know. Yeah, and it was responsible for the first 2 Monkey Island games.
I'm just really surprised because this has clearly had some time, effort, thought, cash put into it. But yeah, it seems to have fallen a bit flat.
Well, I don't know if he was involved in like the third. I think he was like. So, according to the internet, Ron Gilbert, Ron Gilbert and some other guy, Clayton Solaria, created the game DeathSpank, which came out in 2010. So they created 2 sequels very quickly.
I need to put a punch card in
Interesting. Very, very interesting, in fact.
But you know what I mean? It has got a bit of that LucasArts kind of, you know.
Yeah, a bit.
It's that comedy kind of like, you know. I'm going to go and do this and talk to some funny, clever, interesting side characters with dialogue which is a little bit better than the game deserves.
I'm gonna die.
Anyway, you're having fun, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just while I'm Wikipedia.
I'm having a huge amount of fun. I'm trying to avoid getting murdered, you see.
What's the big glowing vial in the middle?
I don't know. That's like, it's justice, but I don't know how to utilize it.
It'd be good if you could utilize it.
I've pressed all my buttons, but I can't seem to find a way to do it. Hang on, what's me buttons?
Control
Let's find out.
settings.
Oh God!
Goodness me.
Block equipment target lock map. Target lock is left trigger. Oh, okay. That might help.
I feel like this. Yeah, this is weirdly. It's quite a lot. Like it's a little bit involved, isn't it? All of these mechanics, like the tone of the game doesn't really suggest that, does it?
Yeah, it's like this thing. I don't know what it is or what it does, but I can't.
Marbit.
Oh my word, L2 is very helpful. Okay.
Are you playing using a controller?
I am using a controller, yes. I figured that'd be the best way to play this, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, there's an Xbox XYAB, which I assume you're using.
Okay, I didn't realize that I could. Now that I actually have a target lock, I can probably play this a little bit better. Oh, sorry, chicken. Oh, sorry, chicken.
Hey, things are going better now that you looked at the controls.
Yeah. I don't think it was looking. Yeah, I think it was just having this target lock, so I can now strafe and stuff.
There's also something about the design that reminds me of Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that. You know,
there's a bit of that.
It's a bit like, you know, it's a bit generic cartoony, and you know, it's not badly done.
No,
it's just that you get random stuff like this.
Intergalactic hero DeathSpank. Green alien swells with anticipation of justice. And offspring consuming parasites.
That's super!
Much danger, DeathSpank. Green aliens are in. Destruction of
Oh,
Spanktopia.
Mr. Motorcycle
Red
driving
aliens
past.
are enjoying.
Huh.
Gather nearby, red aliens do. Preemptive
What I would say is that I'm not particularly invested in the story.
On the force field beacon, you must do work.
Yeah, it's almost like the whole thing's a bit like.
We really need to work on your grammar sometime. Kill red aliens, DeathSpank will! Haha! Now you got me doing it!
So, yeah, I know what you mean, and I think the problem is that this sort of cartoony, you know, superheroes and aliens and things.
Assign weapons anywhere.
Oh, shut up!
Enemy or
Oh God!
This has all become like it was fun, and it's fun and interesting to see all that kind of stuff like in the 90s with Cartoon Network kind of like doing it for mainstream fun. Then it sort of now it's become a bit ironic. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like and that irony went so far as to the point that like shows like the Venture Brothers almost took it into a much more what if that sort of stuff happened in a little bit more of a realistic world. Which I love. I love the Venture Brothers.
Oh, me too. I'm a huge fan.
It's an amazing show. But like it you know, it takes those super villains and aliens and all that sort of, you know, pulpy pop kind of stuff. And this just feels almost like a bit late to the party. And I know that this came out in 2011, so I know that we're 10 years late for this party.
Picture mask guys, everything you'd like to target when you like to. Okay, so how do we do it with the controller?
This message is also to keep things simple. Weapons are in
E to go to. Okay, so I need to go to the inventory screen, which is E, which is on my keyboard. But it doesn't do anything because I'm on controller mode.
Oh.
And they've handily. Oh, there we go. I guess this is this is the quest log. So hero cards. There we go. Okay, that was handy. There's so much going on this screen. There is an enormous amount
I must
going
admit,
on
I get put off immediately when I see like a game screen like this.
Well, if this was 2/3 of the way into the game, and I'd started off with a thing here and a thing here.
Yeah. Oh, he's wearing a Cylon helmet. Oh, very good. Well done.
I am technocrat. Shoulders of the technocrat. The boots of the necrotech. Oh my god. That's my, okay. Well, do you know what? It's half an hour. If you guys want to see us fumble our way through this, leave a comment below and tell us how amazing it is and how much you want to see us play it. Yeah. Honestly, though, I can't really. It's not gelling with me, and it's frustrating because it looks like it's got all the. If you told me about all of the things this game featured, I think I'd be into it. And I think
it should be. Judging by the tone and everything, like it should be charming, shouldn't it? But it's not.
Yeah. And I think it just kind of it whiffs a little bit. Yeah, I can't really get my brain around. If I sat here and actually figured it out, I'm sure it'd be fine, and it would be a perfectly adequate shootery, puzzly.
But look at all the things that you need to collect and craft and upgrade and everything. It's stuff like that.
It's been half an hour, and I can't. It's not like I've finished a level, or I know that's probably not how it works, but I mean, I've not finished a level. I don't feel as if I've accomplished anything other than run around and people have told me to do 10 different things.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to moan about it too much because I'm sure it's wonderful and it certainly will no doubt have its fans. But if you guys want to see us, as I say, play more of this, leave lots of comments below about how amazing it is. We don't tend to get an enormous amount of comments, so I don't imagine that'll happen. So, in the next time we'll play a different game. How about that?
That sounds good.
And for now, we'll do something else. See, dude. While I've got you on this transatlantic telephone call, why don't you give us a short nugget of life advice?
Today, in regards to this, I would say leave all of your thongs at home. Don't wear them. Yeah. Just leave them all at home. It's safer there.
And with that, we will leave you, and you can join us the next time we play a video game for your entertainment. Join us then. I've been the Flaming Monocle. He's been Dude. We will continue being those things, and we'll see you next time. Cheerio for now.
Bye.
I've literally pressed the button. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on a minute.
That's fine. You sneeze. Do the thing.
I'm trying. No.